Y'all see what time it is? Get that McRib popping. See what it's tasting like. Stay tuned to the review. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and try out this McRib from McDonald's and see what it do. Ready? Take a look. Psych! I am not going to waste my money on no damn McRib when we all know it's been nasty since 92 or 94 or whenever it came out for all us 90 kids that really know what the deal is. It's nasty. What's up, y'all? Nah, I had to do that to you guys because you know it's going all around. Like, we don't already know that the McRib is nasty. We don't need no review on something we already know. Anyways, I am back. I have missed everyone. All 25 of y'all. And I am back with another video. So yeah, let me just go ahead and say, first of all, I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday, a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope that right now, us going into Christmas, that you guys are not letting the hustle and bustle of the holiday season get to you guys, and that everything is going smooth and as it could get, and that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Also, I want to, let you guys know that right now, I am all good. I just been slacking with trying to record, because I'm not going to lie to y'all. It gets dark early, like literally by like 4:45, it looks like it's 8 o'clock outside. So I get back into bed because I'm already cold, and then I say, okay, I'm going to chill, and I'm, going to get some recording time in, and then boom, I'm on YouTube. I'm deep into some rabbit hole shit, or I'm on Netflix, binge watching stuff. I did see Girlfriends. I watched it from the beginning to end. Not all in one setting or nothing like that, but over this little time that I've been not recording. And I have to say, Girlfriends is actually a pretty damn good show. Even back then, I mean, I couldn't relate to Joan and Maya and Tony and Lynn. I couldn't relate to them back then because I was young, dumb, doing my own thing. But as a 30-something-year-old now, it's like, okay, I get all of that. That's me, that's me, that's me, that's me. So it was really good. I'm with everybody else who says that they should either do some type of movie to finalize everything, or should do a reboot. Now that's what they need to reboot, so we know what happened with Joan and her man, and what happened with Tony coming back from New York, because now Jill wants to get back on board. It's all that good stuff. So yeah, I just been chilling, binge watching, doing my thing on that. But I definitely want to come in and check in on y'all. Unfortunately, during this time, we did lose a star, a black star, Natalie Deselle, Reid. Man, rest in peace to her. She was 53 years young. What stuck out to me with her death, because at first I was like, what happened? Oh my God, like it literally took my breath away. But when they finally disclosed that she had passed away from colon cancer, that sent up like a major red flag, because not too long ago, Chadwick Boseman passed away from the same thing. So it really got me wondering. And even though I'm sitting here eating McDonald's, and I very rarely eat McDonald's, I just got it today because I knew I haven't eaten all day, and I'm going to go in here and make these greens. So it's like, that's going to take a minute. Let me go ahead and just make this like the final meal type situation. But no, it really did raise an awareness, like what's going on, like what should we be looking for when it comes to colon cancer, and the fact that she was black as well. That should really, raise flags for us as, in the black community. We need to figure something out. So, and what really drove it home was when I saw Eve's statement, give her statement as far as, the passing of Natalie, and Cheryl Underwood and Sharon Osbourne had a little bit of a dialogue about how this is impacting the black community, and how, there is an age that they say that you should start getting, colonoscopy. And if you're younger than the age that they say that you should start, it's a lot of money. And so Sharon said that, they should have it at 35. Well, I'm 35 and I'm concerned and I'm scared because I don't know if it's the diet of us as Black people or what the issue is, but it does raise an awareness to me. So, I started to think about it like, what can I do to change? So, again, I'm going to go ahead and start making those changes right after I have this burger because I'm hungry, but whatever. I do want to start making changes for the better because even if I can't take that test now at 35 because I know it costs a lot of money, what can I do to prevent it? It goes back to prevention and things like that. And with our healthcare system and how it's set up, we need to be conscious and be our own, per se, doctor when it's feasible. If you break your leg, of course, go to the ER, go to the doctor. But what are some things you can do to prevent yourself having to wait that time and then get there and then all of a sudden you have a slew of issues? So I definitely want to be able to go and be proactive on that and take it on head on and at least feel like that I am trying to do something to prevent it, and even talk to my PCP and ask certain questions of what I should be looking for while, I'm still under that age of actually getting a colonoscopy. And then once I do get that age, God willing to say the same, that everything goes well. But yeah, so I just pretty much wanted to touch on that, kind of give you a little bit of background as to why, I'm doing this and, to share that with you guys, and that I'm willing to go on this journey and share my journey with you guys. And also just kind of raise awareness to people who may come, to chill with me and just know that, live your life, but also make sure you check on yourself because you never know, and by the time it really hits, it's already too late. So I definitely just wanted to get that across to you guys. But other than that, I just been chilling, y'all, doing my thing. But I do have content that I'm going to start working on because I will be off after this week. I'll be off for 2 weeks for Christmas and New Year's. So I'll definitely take that time to bring out content to you guys, and definitely, start getting this train going, So anyways, I hope everyone is doing very well. Everybody's staying safe. Everybody is staying warm and cozy during these cold, days and nights. I'm hoping that it actually gets colder, because I guess we're still fall, maybe going into winter now, depending on the day and the time. I don't know. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing really well. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with these clean greens. It's going to be good. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to start off with the spices for our ingredients. I have garlic powder, onion powder, total seasoning, Creole seasoning, and then crushed red pepper. If you want more flavor, you can definitely use the black pepper and salt. But I would go with this because you should be good, and we want to keep down on the sodium intake. And then I have the smoked turkey, which also has sodium, so you should be good with those seasonings. Then we have the chicken broth. Usually I get the low sodium or no salt chicken broth, but this is all I had on hand. So I will be using this, keeping in mind the salt intake. Then you have the greens here. Make sure you clean those pretty well. And then you have your bell peppers. I usually do different colors because I like my greens a little colorful. So you can stick to just the green if that's what you want, or you want to go with a variation of colors. It's totally up to you. So yeah, this is what we're going to be working with today. And you should be able to get about 8 to 12 servings out of this. It's just me. My sister doesn't eat greens, and my grandma, she'll probably come by and partake, but it's just me, so I'll be able to eat this during the week. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get everything prepped up. check on this. Be careful with the steam. So again, it's boiling to where it just pulls away from the bone. Just great. So at this point, you can go ahead and kind of just break it off as much as you can. You don't have to force it. You can keep it on there if you want. Totally optional, but if it kind of breaks off pretty easily for you to go ahead and just break it down, go ahead and do that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Excuse the background noise. I'm watching Goodwin season. Y'all check them out if y'all want to see a nice family channel. It has Marquise Goodwin from the formerly with the San Francisco Niners, and now he's with the Philadelphia Eagles, but he opted out this season for the coronavirus and because of his baby girl, brand new baby girl. So I love watching their channel. Okay, so pretty much I got most of it off the bone. It's okay if you get some of the gristle. You kind of want that because when you're eating it, you know, you might want something to chew on, suck on, whatever. You know how we do. So you can just kind of break that off. It's not tough to break off. It's just that because I'm using this wooden spoon or spatula. And I can't see it, but yeah. So what'll probably end up happening is, see, I broke it off. So, okay, we're good there. I'm just going to see how much I can get off all the way before I actually pull the bone out. Okay. So here's the bone. Okay. Let's set that there real quick. Actually, I'm just going to put it on my wrapper. So I took that out. To the side. Okay. So now you're left with the broth and the meat, which is perfect. And I think I have a little bit of chicken broth left, so I'm just going to take that last little bit I have in there. Just add it to the pot. Okay? Now, give me 1 second. Alright, so here is the vegetables all chopped up, ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the pot. And here's the onion that I forgot to tell you guys about. And those are the 3 peppers. There's that. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add the seasonings. Now I'm the type of person, which is like, I would say 85 to 90% of people, black people especially, we don't measure nothing, y'all. But I'm going to say, to be on the safe side, do about a tablespoon of every spice, and then go ahead and taste. And then if you feel like it needs to be tweaked, then you add a little bit more. So I'm starting off with the total seasoning. Okay. It's about a tablespoon, maybe a little more. That's about a tablespoon. So that's the total seasoning. Okay. Now we're going to do the garlic and onion powder. Tablespoon there. Garlic powder. Here's the onion powder. I love garlic. I'm a fan of onion as well. I'm going to put a little bit of the Tony's Creole in there. This one, I wouldn't say put a tablespoon. I would say put about a half a tablespoon because of the spice that's in it. And this always hits my nose, so if I sneeze or cough, it's not COVID, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on the crushed red peppers. I'm gonna wait a second on this. Stir that in there like that. Okay, so if you would like to go ahead and taste it now, you can, just to see how the seasoning tastes, or you can wait until you actually add the greens in. I'm only going to give it a quick taste. I'm going to use a plastic spoon. So I'm going to just taste it really quick. I'm good to go on the flavor. Okay, so with that, go ahead and start off with like a handful of the greens. Put it in the water. Now these are going to cook down like spinach or cabbage. Oh, and like I said earlier, with mixing, I heard people actually mix theirs with cabbage. I've never done that before, but I'll be going to try it. But yeah, it's going to cook down. I'll wither down pretty quickly, so that's why I say you don't want to put a whole lot in at a time. You don't want to overfill the pot. I'm not going to add this in because it has enough spice to it, but I do have two things that I did not mention before that I do put in it, so I'm going to show you guys those two things. Okay, so two ingredients that I did not mention, and the ingredients that I forgot to, one of them, and then the other one's kind of like my own little special thing I like to put in there that makes mine, I guess, a little bit different. So I use minced garlic. We're going to go ahead and put the minced garlic in, and this is just about a teaspoon of minced garlic, like that. Okay, and the other thing that I like to put in there, I know people like to put vinegar in theirs, but I put some pepperoncinis. So the pepperoncinis, I'll grab a couple of them, throw them in here like that, and then I'll take some of the juice from the pepperoncini. Put a little bit of juice in there like that. Take a whole lot. Just gonna mix that in there. Alright, let's go and take a look. Now, I have this like almost on the lowest setting. I hate about these electric stoves, but pretty much want to cook it down to where the onions are pretty much translucent and the meat is pretty tender. And that's what we got going here. So it looks like this is actually pretty much ready to go. I'll probably let it cook a little bit longer, but I'm going to want to plate it, taste it, and let you guys know what I think. Alright you guys, and here I have it plated on my paper plates. Yes, don't judge. I don't like doing dishes like that, and I use enough dishes cooking this. So you got the greens, and then I decided to do some yellow onion sliced and tomatoes on the vine sliced. I remember, this gives me memories because my aunt used to eat onions like an apple with her greens and some cornbread. So yeah, I ain't gonna do that, but I will definitely take some onion. You see how you got a little bit of meat in there. It's very colorful. The greens are nice and tender. I do, like I said, I like a little crunch. That's why I decided to go ahead and pull some and plate it to test it out. But The water looks good. Look at that juice. The meat is tender. Show you guys there. Looks good. So yeah, I'm going to give it a taste. Okay. Let's see what it is. I know it's going to taste good, but I just need to make sure it's all the way right. Okay, let's see. Really good. And as you can see, I didn't need a whole lot of salt. I didn't need pork. So you got the lean meat and you have not a whole lot of salt in it. And also I just want to put people up on game who like cornbread with their grains. I'm going to opt out this meal because of the meal I had earlier. And I didn't even eat it all, promise you. But that was already my bad for the day. So I actually came across these because I was making chili. And so I didn't want to make a big pan of cornbread. So I used to see them, but I was just like skeptical. But they're actually pretty good. But you guys can use these. These are actually really good. These came from Fry's, aka Kroger, aka Rouse, depending on what part of the country you're in. But these are actually pretty good. They actually taste either the same or better. I would actually have to say better than the cornbread at Boston Market. So these are actually really good when you don't want to make a big ass pan of cornbread that you know you're gonna stuff down when you eat these greens because they are bomb, they fire. And yeah, you can get these, grab these if it's just a handful of people that you're trying to feed, you know, maybe 3 or 4 people, or just yourself. You can grab these, boom. You can eat something in moderation, and once it's gone, it's gone. But yeah, these are really good. So if you guys want to try those out, that's really good. But other than that, that's it, you guys. And again, I apologize for people who like to have like a recipe with measurements and all of that. The way I was raised, the ancestors blessed me enough to know when to say stop. So you can get blessed too once you start doing your thing in the kitchen, or if you've already been doing your thing, just go ahead and let, you know, the ancestors give you a little tidbit in your ear, and you really don't have to do it. But I apologize. If I get a chance to actually put some measurements in there to help you out, I can do that as well. But honestly, it just comes down to what you know, what's in your heart, and how you handle it. So with that said, you guys, thanks so much for watching and tuning in and coming over and kicking it with me on my channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, you guys have a good one. And I got new content coming, so just hold on. I've been slacking, but I'm getting back on it. But yeah, I got that coming to you guys. Thanks again. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the love and the support of those who actually watch the videos to the end. I appreciate y'all. Y'all some real ones. Anyways, talk to y'all later. Bye.